Hi friends, how are you? It's Sabrina here. So this is day 7 of my curly hair and I wanted to do a quick check-in before I washed it because it is wash day. It actually doesn't feel greasy or dry or full of product at all. A couple things though, I do want to recap a little bit on my experience for the past week. So a week ago, I washed my hair and diffused it for the first time. And I will tell you that it was very, very curly the first 2 days. And after that, it just kind of went downhill. So I tried my best to not put it up in a ponytail a lot because I wanted to see how it was naturally going to kind of fall. And the way that I had my hair curled, I wanted to see how long it would stay for. So I was going to do a check-in video a couple days in, and then I decided not to. I was going to do a refresh my curls trial because I haven't learned how to refresh my curls 2 or 3 or 4 days in. So I didn't do that either because I just wanted to see for the first week exactly how my hair would fall, and depending on how much product I was using, how long that would hold in my hair. So I'm back to tell you, if I check through my notes, that it didn't last very long at all. So I definitely learned to use more product. I need to put more product towards my roots because my roots had just gotten super frizzy and wavy and frizzy compared to the actual curls that were around the rest of my hair, and I didn't have as much of a cast as I should have when I scrunched it out to be able to have more of that natural type of curl. So I'm going to do a totally different method this time, and I'm going to try the overnight plopping method. So I have a big hair repair cloth. I'm going to wash my hair. I'm going to sleep on it while it's wet. With that cloth, I also have a silk pillowcase, so I'm going to sleep on that in case if while I'm sleeping it does kind of get undone. Then I do have my silk tablecloth as well to be able to protect my hair so that it doesn't cause any extra frizz. But the way that I had plopped my hair before was actually really comfortable for me, so I'm hoping that with that method it's really going to help lock in all the product and keep the curls nice and tight without having to have a headache, and just make sure that it's going to last a while. So I'm going to do my hair tonight. I'm going to wash it, I'm going to style it, and I'm going to plop it, and then I'm going to sleep on it, and in the morning I will come back and I will show you exactly what it looks like freshly out of the hair repair, and that way we can kind of evaluate together if the no heat method is better, and we'll go through it kind of together over the next few days of how my hair falls and how the curl holds up instead of doing the diffuser method. And I kind of want to, over the next few weeks, really try out different methods of what could work best for me, my hair type, the products that I'm using, my inexperience, and just learning as I go, because sometimes I have extra time to be able to sleep on my hair overnight, and if it looks great in the morning and if it lasts a few days, then I wouldn't mind doing that method. But there are also times that I need to do my hair within an hour and I need to get out the door. So we're going to kind of see how this method works. We're just going to call this week 2 of the curly hair journey, and I'm excited to take you guys with me. So I will be back after the shower. Okay, so we are back, and I just took my hair out of the microfiber towel that I used right after I get out of the shower. Last time I did my hair, I didn't use this at all, so I don't know if that's going to make a difference, but I wanted to, during this time, use the same products, and hopefully I remember to use all the products I lay out in front of me this time. Last time I missed a few steps, so I'm hoping that every single week I'll just evolve and get better and use the products that I hope are going to work for me and my hair type. And like I was saying before, last time let me wet my hair while I talk. So last time when I was doing my hair, I said that I believed I had 2C, 3A curls, and I really might have 3B, 3C curls. So I am going to do probably a video talking about the different curl patterns and types of curls, because everyone has different types of curls, and you can have more than one with your hair too. Especially, I know a lot of people whose bottom part of their hair is more wavy than the spiral curls. So everyone's hair is a little bit different and unique, and that's what makes it great to have these curls, is that you can kind of, you know, have your own technique. Everything's, you know, not everything's cookie cutter the same. So hopefully my hair is wet enough. It actually might need to be more wet than this, but we're gonna try real quick. So I'm going to spray my hair down to make sure it's very wet and not getting dry. It's actually getting dry right here. So I'm going to do that real quick and we'll be right back. In order for this to work the best, your hair has to be really, really wet. So I actually just soaked it down with my little water bottle. But we are first going to start off with the Prep Rally Prime and Prep Detangler with these products. I had already gone through in my first video what each of these products are, and I'll also link them below through Amazon. If you want to get some yourself, you can do that if you have curly hair or you just see something that you like. So this is a detangler as well as a heat protectant, and so I've used this even when I would use hot tools on my hair, if I would straighten it or if I would use a curling wand. I still use this and I really like it. It smells really good as well. So Drybar Prep Rally Step 1, something really light. Next up, we are going to put in the AG Hair Care Fast Food Leave-On Conditioner. So I last time didn't use a lot of product and I realized that I have a lot of hair. So I actually need to really cover, and we're gonna rake this in, really cover my strands and not be afraid of just styling it and making sure that my hair gets fully coated. So that's what we're gonna do next. Okay, so now we're back and we are fully leave-in conditioned. I'm just gonna comb this through really quickly with a wide tooth comb. My hair doesn't get too detangly while it is wet because it looks pretty straight until I actually do the little scrunching. So leave-in conditioner, all set. Next, we are going to use the Briogeo Curl Charisma leave-in defining cream, and my hand's wet, so okay. And this is a mini travel size, so if I love this, then when I go through more products I will repurchase, but for right now I'm just trying to see with a few different brands which one's gonna work best with my hair, so, and which one I'm gonna really like, because it's a commitment to put all these products in your hair and use a lot of them, right? So it adds up pretty quickly. Okay, so a little bit more in the back, and I'm not going to be afraid of using the product. Last week, I definitely didn't put enough in. So we are back again, and I have the Briogeo curl cream in my hair. So we are going to start to style and gel. And what I want to do before I start putting the gel in is actually to divide my hair up. And I'm going to start brushing the hair and using the gel to get the curls defined. So I'm going to fast forward during this part so you can just watch, and we're gonna see how this works out. So we're gonna fast forward now.
Editing Sabrina here, so I wanted to kind of explain what I'm doing and the type of method that I've watched on YouTube and just kind of how I'm going to try this look. So I'm applying the Garnier Fructis Curl Styling Gel. This is for curling hair, so it really gives hold and definition. And I'm using the Denman brush. It's actually not a Denman brush. It's my fake Denman brush that I talked about in my first video. And I'll have that linked to my Amazon Prime account below so you can see the exact brush that I got. It came in a set of 2. And we're going to test out to see if it actually helps with the curl. So what you'll see is starting on the bottom, and I'm doing this especially because the bottom of my head doesn't really hold a curl that much. I am taking small sections and finger coiling before I curl it. I'm just going to do the same thing to the top part, so applying more water, applying gel, and then finger coiling with just my finger, so that way it helps create that definition and really helps hold the curls, hopefully for longer than a day or two. So I'm just going to keep doing that throughout my hair, making sure I'm applying the gel to all of my hair and getting closer to my roots to help contain the frizz. And this will be the final step before we plop my hair into the Hair Repair 100% cotton towel. And here you will see a great side of me when I am flipping my head over, getting the natural part out of my top of my head and creating more curls. So enjoy.
This is what it looks like with the leave-in conditioner, curl cream, and the curling gel, just the hair gel, Curl Scrunch by Garnier. And I wet it down. We are going to plop next, but I used the brush for the first time, so we're gonna see if doing the finger twirls and the brush, if separating it into two different sections just kind of helped out. So what we're going to do, and what I want to do, is kind of get rid of my part that's happening here. So I'm going to scrunch that, and this is what the curls are looking like right now. There's definition, no frizz, it's not dry at all, it's very wet and scrunchy still. So that's what we want. Next, what we're going to do is we are going to flip over and do the plop. So like I said in my last video, I had bought the hair repair. You can also use a t-shirt. You do not want to use a towel for this, or even a microfiber towel. You want to use an old t-shirt, or I just bought the hair repair towel on Amazon. So it's 100% cotton, there's no lint, it's going to absorb the moisture and dry your hair without creating any frizz, and that's what we want. So I'm going to flip my head over, and I'm going to do this the same way that I did in my first video with wrapping it around my head. So you want to get all the curls kind of scrunched like an accordion style up against the top of your head, and then when you sleep, the hair is going to dry and the curls are going to stay really defined. And then in the morning, when I let it down, I'm hoping that my hair will be dry, I'm hoping that it will be frizz free, and I'm hoping that the curls will hold in place. But like I said before, this is the first time we're doing it, so we're just going to learn together. So I'm going to flip my hair over, and we're going to get this process going. So I am going to probably tuck these guys in and go to bed myself. So I will see you guys in the morning, and we will take this out together and reveal what it looks like. I'm excited, but I'm also a little scared. So I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning, it's officially the next day, and we are going to take this towel out and we are going to see what the curls look like. Now, I will say sleeping wasn't too bad last night. I have most of the towel wrapped up around the back of my neck, so it was pretty easy to sleep on. The sides were a little bit more tough, but it was okay. I do have some hair sticking out on the side, so I'm gonna have to practice plopping to see how I can get everything on the top of my head, but it feels pretty dry. I might have, and I brought my diffuser, I might have to diffuse some spots or by the roots, because this has been kind of put up and just not touched for hours and hours. So we are going to officially take this out. I'm excited and nervous to see what it's going to look like, but let's just do it together. It is about 95% dry, so I will need to do the diffuser. I actually brought the original diffuser head to go onto my INFINITIPRO CONAIR because the black orchid is just really, really, really big, and I'm probably going to hover diffuse. But first, before I even do that, we are going to put in some Moroccan oil and kind of work this through. So it's pretty dry now. We're just gonna use a little bit of the oil because I haven't used any oil yet, and just kind of get it distributed throughout the curls so it doesn't get frizzy at all, but we're just gonna distribute. My hair is pretty soft though. There actually isn't much of a cast. So let's figure this out together. So I'm going to plug in the diffuser and we will fast forward and see how it looks when it's 100% dry. We're back and there is probably not even 1% moisture in my hair. It is dry, and so I'm going to this week do things a little bit different. I'm going to do a 3-day refresh and we'll see kind of a check-in how my hair turns out. I also will do in this video a couple hour later review and see how everything falls, because when it's fresh it's very bouncy and springy, and so I want to make sure that I kind of get it where it's a little bit more realistic and a couple hours into the day, just so that I can see where everything lands and kind of where everything's at. So for the next video, and I want you to comment below what you would like to see first. Would you like to see a 100% air drying day, or would you rather see a day where I finger coil? So that means individually kind of coil my hair and my curls and then diffuse to see how that turns out, or any other method that you've seen online that you think would work good for my hair. So I'm gonna put in just a little bit more oil because I want to make sure my hair is hydrated, and I feel like the ends are still actually the part where it's a little bit wet. So I want to make sure my ends are getting the Moroccan oil, and I think that doing a 3-day check-in this week might be a little bit more realistic. So last week what I realized, and I think I said it during the video actually, that it was very warm and very humid where I live. So it was a little bit harder to have my hair down just because it was so warm out and the air was not my hair's biggest friend. So I'm hoping this week it's a little bit more manageable, and so it's actually going to be more realistic kind of check-ins based on having my hair down and based on the weather outside. So this is when you sleep on your hair being plopped. This is what you get. This is what I got, at least. I think this is a little bit more manageable compared to week 1, only because it's not as voluminous, which I'm okay with because my curls just go back and forth and I just have a lot of hair, so I don't really need to have too much volume. I am going to kind of shake out the curls though. So I'm going to flip my hair over. I'm going to do a little zhuzh part of my roots, but I'm not going to do too much where it creates frizz. I'm just going to kind of break up where my roots are at because the curls are going all the way up to my roots. So we're going to do that and then we'll see how it looks. we have scrunched the crunch out. This is what my hair is looking like. So a lot of definition in the curls. And I will check in a couple hours to wrap up this video and to show you kind of how it all fell. Okay friends, I'm back 2.5 hours later. I just wanted to do a little quick check-in with my hair with the natural light. Hair, makeup, everything's done. So I am ready for the day. I just wanted to do this quick little video to kind of show you at the end, how does it fall, what's going on. It's 100% dry and there is so much definition. So much definition. I'm actually really happy with how this week's look turned out for day 1. As you know, we'll see what happens day 2, 3, 4, and through 7 for what's going to happen with these curls. So there are a few pieces around the top that I'm not too happy with. However, I think for being my second week of styling my hair the curly girl way, I don't think it looks too bad. So let me know what you think. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe, you like, and you comment below so you can stay up to date with what's happening in the refresher video I'm gonna do in a couple days. And you can see all the other methods that I am using for these curls. So right now, it's looking pretty good. Day 1 curls I heard are the best though. So we'll see in a couple days what it looks like. And if you have any other suggestions on what to do, what to change, something that might work really well for you, make sure that you drop a comment below and let me know. So I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.